Hey everybody, welcome.
Welcome.
To TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee. In our great outdoors, we've got the patio open today, so the cats could get some fresh air. Gonna be 80 beautiful degrees. Woohoo!
And I have to go to work.
Oh, and he has to go to work.
So there's not going to be a whole lot of overtime if we go into that. Hi, Jack Deep. Hi, everybody. I know everybody's come. Kara's come. Hey. Violet, of course. Thank you, Violet. Hope you
Now
have a
remember,
great day.
this is a single card message from Spirit today. We want to leave everybody in a happy mood, even if they do have to go to work.
Well, work is okay. I like work. You know.
Yeah, it's happy. Library work is happy work, isn't it?
I earn some money. That makes me happy.
Well, anyway, at any rate, I'm going to have Mr. O pick a card from the Tarot, the Tarot Affirmations deck. I love this deck. I'm trying to remember who created it again, but I can't. Text by Sally Hill. Of course, it's Pamela Coleman Smith illustrations and recolored by Mary Hanson Roberts. So, you know, this is a classical deck, but it's all full of affirmations, which is why it's so big. And I'm going to have Mr. O pick one for us.
Nothing up my sleeve.
No peeky. And Sunny's here, Kara.
Just for you. And it is the devil. Are we going to read them?
Yes. Oh,
okay.
the devil? Well, what could
Yes.
be the affirmations for that?
I am the source of fantasies and illusions that support self-centeredness and fear. My bonds are broken by looking honestly at repressed desires and feelings. And
Well, I guess that was a mouthful.
yes, it was. Third one.
My chains are fragile. They break when exposed to the light. I am transformed by a sense of humor and a light-hearted approach to life. And finally, my sensuality and creative energy are released when true self and higher purpose are restored. Well, there's a lot to take in here, but of course I would focus right on the affirmation, I am transformed by a sense of humor and a lighthearted approach to life. You know, we've had the Wheel of Fortune a lot this week, a couple times this week, reversed as our card of the day for the collective. And so, you know, when times are tough and things are rough, there's nothing like a sense of humor to carry you through. You know, that saying, always look on the bright side of life. Well, you know, it does pay off sometimes. I mean, really, in those dark times, because we need that. We need, you know, how even in hospitals, there's this thing called ER humor, right? Mm-hmm. You know, where you know, they face death and terrible things every day, shootings. So they've got to have a sense of humor to get through their day. Some of us may not understand that, but it's so important.
Well, another thing for me is that a lot of times, you know, and for many decades, I've looked at words, semantics, neurolinguistics, things like that, and of course, numbers, numerologic associations, or whatever. And of course, if you look at the word devil and spell it backwards, it says lived. And of course, that means like maybe, you know, there's an idea about just living the way you want to live. Of course, there's a lot of other things to put into that.
Our old social media friend Gina often points that out, that it is lived in reverse. All right, so that's what we have for the collective today. Live a little and break free from any obsessions that may bind you.
So thanks everybody for coming in, and of course thank you for people who are hitting the like button and those who have suggested others do that.
And who may be here for the first time. Thank you much.
And of course, it's a one card reading, no question, so we're just going to go through our list with the help of Violet. And basically,
Make everybody happy.
whether or not you stay around, we're doing your reading. You can always navigate back here and look for your reading. You can use Violet's chats to orient yourself because she keeps the list pretty well. So if you can figure out where you are through that. But you're welcome to stay and participate in our chat room too.
Hey, good morning, Violet. Good to see you back. I just,
Hope you had a great day.
yeah,
the other day.
absolutely. All right.
Do I shuffle too?
No. Oh.
It's okay.
Why was I thinking it was like our other live shows? I'm sorry.
We're too busy. We
Kinda
can't
lost
remember
it there.
what show we're doing and if there's a protocol
There's a
with
lot
the
of
shuffling.
shows. Which reminds me, since it's my birthday week, there is going to be a monthly modality message next week because, well, I hold up the end of Aries. My birthday's one of the last days of Aries, April 19th. Sometimes it ends on April 20th. And so I think this year it is April 20th. We will have a monthly modality message that will come out that day.
All right, so that's Wednesday, right?
That's Thursday. My
Thursday,
birthday's Wednesday.
Got it.
How
How
can
could
you
I forget?
Was that in sync or what? Okay, as it should be. So, all right. So for our first reading, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles upright. I believe that's Sinelli. Am
Yes,
I right?
Sonali was first. Mhm.
I am. All right.
So it's a beautiful card.
Well, of course it is. It means that you are in a pretty good position right now, Sinelli. You know, you may have everything you need. You may have a little bit more than what you need, you know. And you're always looking to ways to be able to give to others, which I think is good. But also recognizing that sometimes we have to put ourselves front and center in our needs. And that's okay. You know, there will be a time and a place where you will be able to share more of your talents, your skills, abilities, or your material resources with others who may be in need. But now's the time to focus on your needs, Spirit says, and it's a good thing.
Sonali, spirit, or whatever you believe in, the message of positivity says, hold carefully onto what you have been achieving because you will want to use this to found other things, to spread your work or your desires elsewhere. There may be other people who you feel you will be able to impact with what you have. These could be mostly material kind of things, you know, rewards from work or work experiences or other ways you might achieve money or prosperity, but it could also be just the spiritual nature that maybe is gifting to you at this time and really giving you inspiration and doesn't want to release itself from you because it feels like it has some things to continue teaching and giving you.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right, thanks, Sonali.
And you shuffle first this time.
All right. And so it's Mo? Is that who it is next?
Yes it is.
All right. Hey, Mo. And of course, as indicated, we have a number of programs throughout the week. Some are live ones that people come to for questions. Those are Sunday afternoons and Thursdays, and now with its special focus. But we also do some pre-recorded shows around the nature of either our emotional lives or our material lives, our quest for material betterment, prosperity,
Don't do that.
and a couple other things too.
Don't.
So feel free to check those out. They're at various times throughout the week.
There's Dan. Okay, we got
Hey,
Dan
Dan.
in here. All right, I
There
think
you
I got
go.
everybody too.
Just in time for you to shuffle.
Just in time. Boy, he is like a pistol today. But I don't think he has as much space, so I mean, I gotta put my tablet up there.
Sorry
That's the
about
only
that.
problem I have with this. It could have been over more, but it's okay. You know,
More that
less
way or
is
this
more
way?
today because we got to break down the set quickly with Mr. Oh, going to work.
Oh, you mean I can't leave you to do that?
Well, not all of it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
All right, Mo. Let's see what we have for you. What Spirit has for you today. There we are. You silly one. Oh. Well.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hey, Mo. It's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups.
Well, it looks like Spirit says expect yourself moving towards something that is very pleasurable or fulfilling or something you love doing. It could be a relationship with a person, but it isn't necessarily. It probably could most likely be that. You are moving or gravitating or resonating towards something that sort of warms your heart, makes you feel fond affection or bonding maybe with another human being or situation.
Okay, so I see we have Rin in here too. Good to see you. Okay. And I think, well, let's just keep this list going for now, but we may have to shut it sooner than later as Mr. O has to work. So Mo, that's a great card all the way around. Spirit is saying this is a time, to accept or send out invitations, maybe for a date, this is a time for love to enter your life, to also accept love from others and give love to others. This is kind of a card of coming and going, and in a way, I almost, for some reason, I look at this card as, it's silly of me to say it this way, but I'm going to say it this way, as the Six of Pentacles of the Cups deck. In that there's a give and take here, of love. Nice. And it's either coming to you or it's going, it's coming from you. And it's kind of the way I look at this card. So expect either love to enter your life or you to shower others with affection at this time. And Spirit says enjoy that feeling that it gives you, when you open your heart to love, whether it's receiving or whether it's giving to others, it's a beautiful thing.
And don't remember the magic number 1-800-FLOWERS. Hey, Mo.
That's what we have for you, Mo. Good luck with that. And Moonlight is up.
Your shuffle.
Hanging out with coffee as instructed. Well,
your shuffle.
Here, here.
Here, here.
All right.
Sunman is in the house. It's all good. So yeah, I mentioned a couple of our other shows. Let's just run through them. Of course, on Fridays, for the week ahead from Friday, I give the emotional exchanges, the outlook on emotional exchanges. It's a forecast based on the elemental signs of the zodiac. I pull 3 cards and pretty much say what emotional good things or otherwise are coming to you, why this is important at this time, and where does it ultimately lead to. And then I pull for each of the elemental signs a loving affirmation. So that's on Fridays at 7 a.m.
All right, let's keep it going.
I am.
I
was multitasking there.
You did.
Switching
almost
cameras around,
impressive.
everything. Well, it's you I have to impress, so there's already a handicap.
That's why I said almost impressive, and I hope I did not jinx this reading, Moonlight. But no, here we are being judgy, and you get judgment. No, actually, I think this is a great card for happy hour in a way, because, this is a time to, Moonlight, set yourself free. set your true self out. Your authentic self has been waiting to come out and be seen by more people. I don't know why I feel that. I don't know why I'm saying that, because I often don't say it that way with judgment. But I think this is a time for transformation and showing something that maybe has been deep inside, Moonlight, that's just been waiting to come out. So maybe the right word was an authentic self, but, a part of your inner self that's been waiting to be released and shown to the world.
I know that's right, Violet. But yeah, some of the chat is kind of cute, so keep it up, everyone. But Moonlight, I'm looking at judgment here, and of course I see what Banshee sees. I think this is about ascension. All of the cards in the Light Seers deck are really appropriate for the use in the happy hour, because not only do they just basically put some subtle different spins on it, but they really are easy to find what that happy vibe is going to be. And this is saying there's an ascension process going on. Spirit wants you to be ready to move ahead somewhere in your life. It could just be something concerning your mundane life, the prosperity things, your job prospects, relationships, but it could also be something more spiritual as well. So this could be the time really to watch for those signs and to feel yourself evolving somehow.
I feel like this is not a time for you to worry about what others may think or feel, especially if this is something from you are releasing again that's inside of you. This is not a time to worry about what other people feel. You have to only worry about how you feel.
That's
That's what Spirit has for you.
That's a fantastic comment.
Thank you. All right. And
Very
I think
nice.
you shuffle. Am I right? First. And I think we're on Lena. Hey, Lena.
Hi, Lena.
Hi, Rowan.
You're welcome.
You're
Moonlight.
very welcome. Oh. Are you letting me shuffle? Wow, I'm impressed. I know it won't last. Sunny is just laid back here. Oh, do you? Yeah, that's why I did it. It's been really vocal this morning. Mr. O heard some birds he hasn't heard in a while.
Kind of an unusual one that I haven't heard very often here. It had a really distinct pattern.
And yesterday we had a duck or geese. I think it was a goose that flew through because they were making that loud call of theirs.
Okay, so Lena, you have the Six of Swords.
Ah, wow.
Spirit says, follow your instinct, follow messages you may be perceiving. There may be signs telling you that in some way you are moving ahead somewhere. It could be an actual physical journey, so this could be saying maybe there's a move, maybe it's in your career, or maybe, it's somehow related to your personal life. More likely, I think it could be talking about things you are digesting in your mind. The swords are always about clarity, and you may be moving towards a clearer position over a particular problem or struggle you feel you've been facing, and you may find that maybe you're getting a sign or you're getting a sense of more clear thinking about that.
Lena, it's happy hour after all, so this is telling you to go find your happy place. Spirit is saying this is a time to do something that brings you some peace, some tranquility, some joy. Hey, like the bird sounds out here, this may be a call for you to get back outside, outdoors, where you may feel more peace and tranquility. Wherever it is that you feel comfort and some peace of mind, find that place, even if that place is not outside, but within yourself, Find that happy place right now, Spirit says, and let the problems of the everyday world just melt away for a time. We all deserve that kind of break every so often, and Spirit says this is your time for that.
All right.
That's what we have for you, Lena. I always love this card. It's one of my favorites in the tarot. Hey, Douglas.
Hi,
All
Douglas. And make sure shuffle first.
We just set up a date yesterday to read live at a local bakery.
That's right. We have our first date set. It's going to be...
Oh, it's going to be clashing. We didn't set the time, though, when she wanted
We
us
did.
there. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I
Okay.
sat with her.
Okay.
11 to 3 to 2.
11 to 2.
3 hours.
Okay. So we're going to be reading for 3 hours at a bakery, and so we'll cut into happy hour that day. We will be figuring out what to do about that, but we can't pass this up.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's just a great opportunity.
Well,
They're treating us very well.
We
We're
could
better
try
than we
to adjust
expected.
our time a little bit with happy hour.
Yeah.
You know, have it a half an hour early or something. I don't know. We'll have to consider what we think is possible.
And we are so grateful for the opportunity. So
We could always shift happy hour to later, you know, after that stint is over. And that's going to be a rough day for us anyways, because, of course, I work 2 Saturdays out of the month usually, so...
it's another work day, but you're
It's
working
another
now.
work day, yes.
But you are working now. This is work.
She's going to work me to death. Better make sure who I made the will out to. Happy.
Yeah, what's this? What's all this at happy hour? Hey, let's get on to better happy stuff. You know, it's still my birthday season. And I'm still celebrating every single day.
I'm scared of what you might wish for.
All right.
All right, Douglas.
Ooh, Douglas, hey.
Look at that.
Look at that. The Ace of Wands, which of course in this deck, the Ace of Wands is just amazingly beautiful here. You know, it also shows how, you know, how in tune we are with our inner self, and also, you know, because that's sort of where the third eye is, and oftentimes, you know, inspiration, intuition, you know, they kind of intersect, don't they? And so I feel here the fire of inspiration, you know, is with you now, and this is a time to maybe take that fire and light a fire with it, you know, take that spark and light a fire. You know, this is a time to get projects going, Spirit is saying. Anything you want to, you know, initiate right now could be green lighted by the universe.
It's very much a card of initiative and high energy. And, you know, the wands just typically are really about passion towards that energy, the passion that's involved around the energy. And, of course, we could think of passion solely in terms of maybe sexuality or related to that, but it's not necessarily about that. But it could be all of that. It could be the beginning of a really va-va-voom relationship. It could be just the beginning of a really big project. Yes?
Let's cut the list with Ariona now. I think we have plenty that we'll be able to get in before
I believe
Mr.
so,
O
too.
works. So let's keep Ariona on the list, and Preeti.
Let's
All
start
right.
with Preeti.
We'll add Preeti,
Preeti,
and
you're
then
going
the
to be the
list
last
is
on
cut.
our list.
Nobody else. Sorry, people. We have to cut it a little short today because of Mr. O's work schedule.
My workday blues.
So I am
as somebody
shuffling
put
first.
it. So, other things here.
Oh, we're not done. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I cut
too.
you off.
It's Douglas.
Yes, Douglas.
Sorry. I don't know. This is like a really good sign if you're an artist. This is a really good sign if you're a networker. It's really a very positive, uplifting message saying you could begin something really big right now, and it's something you really want to, like I said, pour all your passion into. So it's obviously favored. Spirit is saying this is more than a green light.
A great card. Good luck with that, Douglas. And we are on, I think it's Sally. Hey, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Good to see you here. Is it my shuffle? Yes, you said it was. I remember.
Here comes our first big test.
Uh-oh. Oh, Libra. We have to cut the list. We're sorry. Mr. O has to work. We've got a huge amount of people here.
We got a huge amount here for Happy Day.
I'm so sorry. Oh, that's interesting, Douglas. Good synchronicity there, huh? Well, must mean something. So keep your mind open and keep your eyes open for opportunities.
You know, we truly appreciate you all, and sometimes just things happen and we can't really give you everything.
Mr. O thinks I can't be tough, but sometimes I can.
It's my shuffle?
It is.
Okay.
Sunny, I crown you King Sunny. Very sad. I'm bringing it up at happy hour, but very sad news this week. One of our favorite cats of Twitter passed away, Scruff, who was a stray cat who the humans brought into their household about 4 or 5 years ago, had FIV, and they gave Scruff a great home and got the internet to just love him. So sorry to see Scruff go. All right. It's the Three of Cups, but, you know, back to happy stuff. I have to say, Sally, what a nice card this is. So this is a time to enjoy the companionship of friends or family, people you feel close to, and really the camaraderie, the spirit of partying and celebration. Perhaps, this is spring. There's a lot of parties and get-togethers going on and, ceremonies like weddings. So you might be attending something like that, something celebratory, and enjoying the company of those. And, if they're not there to congratulate you over something, you're there to maybe wish them well.
Sometimes the cards speak to both a spiritual positivity side or maybe something that is actually in the works. And this card is, of course, both, because like Banshee says, it could be that maybe there's an occasion coming. It doesn't have to be a formal planned occasion like somebody's graduation or something. It could just be something that just sort of happens. A couple people call each other and find out that they can get together. And it's about celebrating that bond there, that real true friendship, good friends, There's so many various wonderful platitudes or memes about what a good friend can mean to you. So this is what Spirit is saying, is this is a time where maybe you will really see and appreciate who those good friends are in your life, no matter what the occasion or situation may be. Spirit is saying this is that moment to enjoy that. And that's what
we have for you. It's a great card, a card of partying and fun. What could be better than that? So good luck with that. You shuffled, right? Or did you?
No.
Okay,
you shuffled and then I did.
So we're on Kara. And Kara, Scruff always reminded me of Mr. O's cat, Coco. And Coco looked very much like Scruff. Coco lived to about 16.
No, I think he lived longer. I think he lived 17
or maybe almost 18. I was wondering that myself.
I kind of got confused. But
you also found Coco as a stray kitten.
Yes.
So in a way, Chicago, there's a similarity there.
In Chicago, and I brought him back from Chicago. I was visiting some relatives, and my cousin, second cousin, said, if you don't take this little kitten back, he's going to die out here in the cold. It was right around Christmas time. So I was kind of emotionally blackmailed into bringing him back. My parents hated it. They didn't want me to have the cat. Well, you'll have to do this. You'll have to do that. But I had him for 18 years.
Yeah.
Nearly 18 years.
Yeah. Coco was a great cat.
Yeah, he was.
Didn't Coco pass away in our son's bedroom?
Right at the doorway.
Yeah, right at the doorway. Yeah.
Which kind of was a semi-trauma for him. He was only about, he was under 10 when it happened. He was probably 8.
But we were trying to prepare him for this. We knew Coco was old and wasn't feeling quite well. We knew Coco was up there and was not going to last much longer.
He was my first familiar.
Aww.
Oh, Kara. It's those things we remember, though.
Oh, Kara. You have the Hierophant.
I love that card.
I love this version of the Hierophant,
Yes, I do, yeah.
because it takes away that popey kind of feel to it, and it makes it look like it's an ecstatic experience, delving and following a spiritual path, in a sense, it kind of throws aside the idea of the dogma, and it just makes you thinking about, Kara, the journey of ascending higher spiritually and the benefits and the ecstatic joy that you can receive from spirit in doing so.
Yes, we're sorry, Vanita, but I have very limited time because I have to go to another job after this. So we have a very full list. We closed the list already.
Sorry, we filled up real early today.
Maybe see us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kara, I like the Hierophant here, his smiling face, despite the idea of conventionality versus unconventionality. For Happy Hour and for the Lightseers deck, this is sort of like somebody who laughs, maybe even a little bit sneeringly, but not necessarily, with a lot of malice, at the concepts of what society says.
I like that.
What society says we must be or what we must avoid. Because really, those things, societal, are constructions, paradigms that are set by some sort of gestalt of us that maybe don't understand our lives as personal lives. And so in a kind of society where we all want to cherish our individuality, this card says celebrate you any way you want, as unorthodox or as orthodox as you want to be. But remember, this is about finding your own path to betterment. And so it could be, something very specific to you. Maybe Kara doesn't do ascension like everyone else, but Kara gets there too.
That's what we have for you. I love that card. I just do. That's the way spirituality should be. So.
Mm-hmm. And it's Valentina. All right.
Hey, Valentina. Sunny is now relaxing in a bad spot, so I will move here.
You're welcome, Kara.
All right. Yes, Sunny, son.
So this is the first Saturday of a 3-Saturday working at my regular job stint.
Now,
I'm also
one of
working
them...
next Saturday and the following Saturday. And next Saturday is the one that I'm working early, so...
So we're going to have to move next Saturday's happy hour to later in the day. Possibly 4 p.m., I think you wanted, or did you want to try?
We could try to do it earlier.
Okay.
Because I get off of that job at 2, so it's just...
Right, so I can set up some of the stuff, and then you can bring down the heavy stuff. So it'll probably be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Saturday.
We won't be constrained in overtime.
And that
so
way,
we may,
right.
do a little overtime.
May have more time, but it'll still be the single card message from Spirit, just a happy message we want to leave everybody with.
All right.
And that might be what we do on the days that we read at the store, but we'll see. We haven't decided
because
yet.
we would end there at 2,
Yeah.
and so
Maybe we'd do it at 4. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
we
we
can
have
do
to
it at 4.
drive
Maybe that
back.
might be the best way to do it. Well, I'm driving back from my workplace.
Well, we've got a repeat card, Valentina, and I think you'll like it. It's the 6 of Swords. You know, and it's I really can't deviate much from this message because it really is about finding a happier place. You know, especially if things have been rough, if you've been experiencing some rough waters in your life recently, this is a time to give yourself some slack, cut yourself some slack, and, you know, do things that will bring some why am I not thinking of the right word? Some serenity. That's the word I wanted. Serenity into your life, you know? Some peace, some calm, some tranquility. So whether it's meditation, whether it's going and finding a hot tub to sink into, you know, whether it's even, you know, some people, hey, they feel very zen in working out, taking a brisk walk, you know, out in nature. Whatever the case may be, this is a time to find that calm place. And also, if life is really not to your benefit, Spirit is saying use this as an opportunity to leave behind the things in your life that are wearing you down. It's time for to bring back some joy, some peace, and restore harmony.
Did you leave me anything?
No. Well, you went and filled your cup.
It didn't seem that way. But what I would say here is that I feel this strong idea that maybe Spirit is also saying this is a time for you to look at solving problems, to use mental clarity to solve problems that maybe do trouble you, and to kind of push yourself towards the other side of what that problem is. And hi, Tidal Wave, and of course you understand.
Yep.
But thanks for coming. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you much. We're kind of on a shorter list today, but although it's not really short, we have a lot of people still. And Mr. O has to work. So that's what we have for you. Do you have anything else to add to what you were saying?
I think that's good.
Okay.
I see Angel snuck in too.
Didn't leave you much. Oh.
Angel Rivera, hey.
Yeah. Sorry, Angel Rivera, too. We're so busy today. All right.
Boy.
But you know how it is when you got to get to the library. All right. Get to the library on time. Is it my shuffle first?
I think it's
I
mine.
think it's yours.
Okay, and we are
on, I believe it's Jack Deep.
All right. You're all very welcome. Thank you very much. Anybody who's out there and has their own page or their own way of sending cards out, if you want to publish your information, just put a line out there with a link. You are welcome to do that. I know there's a few of you out there. Any of you can do that. We'd like to share that information. Feel free.
You silly boy.
All right, Jack Deep.
Every single day when I'm doing my morning computer work, he's got to have his head laying on one of my hands. It's just got to happen. And when I pull it away to type, he uses his paw to try to pull me back.
And we're sorry, Leah, but we've actually closed our list. We're not going to be able to do that. We have a big list, and we're trying to end.
Oh, and it's only a single card message from Spirit today. We can answer your questions tomorrow at our live show, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're just doing a single card message from Spirit, and we have a real short show today, so sorry about that. All right, so it's the 6 of Pentacles for Jag Deep, and we were just talking about that earlier on an emotional level with the Knight of Cups, but this is a more material card, Jag Deep, and it's showing an even flow right now, or that, Spirit is saying try to find balance and harmony in what you're taking in and what you're giving out to others, and this could have material implications, it could be about work, it could be about the effort you put into your projects and goals and what you're getting back from it. If things aren't even, Spirit wants you to strive for that right now.
Very much I feel like this is a card of saying, Spirit says, good time to make investments. Not just necessarily investments of stocks or things like that, but investing in your future, investing in prosperity. There's a flow of energy right now. Spirit says the things that you try to put yourself into, put more energy into, put more money into, whatever, will find manifestation, will find equivalence. What you give, you can expect to get back. You got to go along to get along, all of those kind of things. Spirit is saying this is the time for rewards to come to you because you're willing to give too.
So, the whole thing too about this is oftentimes there's a lot of people who will give till it hurts, and Spirit does not want that. Spirit wants to make sure, that everything is in balance and harmony and that there's no excess, there's just flow. And that's really a nice place to be. Right. So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
So Violet has pointed out that somebody in the chat room is known as something else. Silver Lantern Tarot. That's awesome.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. They mentioned that they had 2 names before. I remember that, and that they're subscribed both ways to us. So, hey.
Thank you.
I think you said that. So thank you for that. And is that
you're welcome, Jagdeep.
Who are we on now?
Leslie. Leslie.
Oh yeah,
Leslie.
Yep. Leslie.
Well, we keep trying. Let's
just
go on.
I'm sorry.
Look, somebody just subscribed. Yay! Antonella.
What?
Thank you, Antonella.
What?
Yay!
Antonella just subscribed?
You have made the right choice.
Well, wait a minute now. What do we do about that?
I don't know.
Is Antonella somebody new? Are you here, Antonella? I feel almost we should add a new subscriber to the show and do a reading.
As a different name, so we'll find out, I guess.
So if we haven't read for you and you want a single card pull, we'll do that. But we will add you. We'll make an exception here.
Thank you, Leslie. We are doing okay. The pace is picking up.
Oh my goodness, right? I know. So we're going to have to, I don't know what to do. We can't always expand happy hour. It was meant to be an hour-long show. So, we're obviously not going to be able to read for everybody.
Maybe I'll just leave you here doing cards for the rest of the afternoon, right?
The only other thing I can think of is if we do a collective kind of, I had another thought, Mr. O, so I'm just going to throw it out there.
Okay, thank you for that, Leslie. Thank you.
I was going to throw a thought out there. I don't know if you heard me. But, what if we did a collective shuffle at the beginning of this show, and since everybody's getting one card, it's just in the order the cards appear. Because then we take less time shuffling.
That's true.
And if we focus our intent on that, maybe we could do that. We could try it one time and experiment.
We're about experimenting, so there is that.
So...
This is for Leslie.
So, okay, Leslie, you've got the 10 of Cups. What a nice card for happy hour. I mean, look you got the rainbow here. You've got all those cups lined up. Spirit is saying a time of great happiness and joy is coming. And whether it's in relationships, whether it's in finding, the perfect partner, or whether it's enjoying what you have now, or if it's in something that you have accomplished or finished, you're getting some rewards from. Either way, it's just great feeling right now.
Leslie, this card shows that there's a tapestry of love around you and of connectivity. The legacy is more about what's coming from the heart sharing with others, the others' heart sharing with you. Spirit is saying this is really a good time for you to resonate to the concept of family however you best know it. It may be something different for you than the norm, but whatever it is, take comfort in the sense of being loved by others, being supported by others emotionally, wherever they are, however it matters. And nice idea there, Violet, except Saturday is totally verboten to call in. If I call in on a Saturday, I shortchange staff because the staff is so slight. It's just not done. I would drag myself in there. The only excuse would be if I was actually with COVID and shouldn't go in to share that.
Is it my shuffle first or yours? I think it's yours.
It's mine because I did it last time.
Yeah.
And I know you're just kidding, but I just wanted to let you know that.
Saturdays are a tough one. Not that he maybe has never done it before in his lifetime.
Well, not at this place. Only it was an accident, Okay, never mind. And we're on Pagani now.
Yes, hey, Pagani.
Hi.
Well, we're getting there, Mr. O. You'll be having a little overtime maybe, but I think we'll manage.
I know that's right, Pagani.
Yay, thanks, Pagani.
All right, and it's your shuffle.
All right. Thanks to everybody who has been longtime followers of ours. It's very heartening to see so many, familiar people coming back. It's great. And then the new people coming in, even better. Okay, Mr. O.
All right.
Let's go. Let's see what we have for Pagani. There it is.
And it's the Eight of Swords.
The Eight of Swords, in this case, Pagani, just indicates to me that you now have an opportunity here. You have an opportunity to really see things as they truly are. No more facades, no more feelings of inadequacy or feelings that, externals are holding you back. You realize and recognize your own power now.
I love the card.
I love the card.
I think it just sort of results in the idea that Spirit says, whatever you thought was holding you back or was your obstacle or was something you had to consider to get around or out of, it's not really true. It may be more your own attitude about that, and that basically you don't even have to really struggle very hard to sort of release yourself, because it's just really sort of like maybe a day, it's just like maybe the next day really doesn't feel like that. So Spirit wants you to forget what you feel may have been holding you back. Spirit feels that if you put a little mental thought clarity into this, or you'll get clarity and you'll realize that any of these issues are things you can work around.
And the Spirit also wants to just give you that gentle reminder that, your reflection here is the concept of what you are showing to the world. And so show them your power. That's what Spirit is saying. You can do this. You can show them who you truly are, and that's what, remember that mirror, when you look at it every day, that's what you're showing to the world too. And so I always try to do whenever I do positive affirmations or thought, I do it in front of a mirror. Because that, to me, is what I want to project out there. And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
It's a beautiful card. And I love all of you guys out there. You're all saying such nice things. Yeah, we are kind of addictive.
I hope so. I mean, at least it's not harmful addiction, I don't think.
Right.
It won't
Right.
send you to the ER. Unless we tell you you ought to go see a doctor, because we're not one.
Right, that's right. We can't really prescribe medicine or tell you what you need to do legally or anything else. All we can do is kind of give you things to think about.
Health-wise and otherwise.
Right, and maybe just understand that these are things that only will help clarify your own thinking or give you insights into how you want to treat that idea.
Hey, Karishma. You guys, just keep piling it on. You're making us really happy.
I love it.
Thank you.
We could go on, but we can't.
Yeah, we seriously can't today, so.
We'll see where it goes. Alrighty.
Yeah, sorry, Krishna, we had to close the list. We can only do just over an hour today because Mr. O has to work. Please come back tomorrow when we do 2 hours of any question you want. We will answer.
Are there 2 Karishmas? Because I see a Karishma
No,
on.
Karishma and Krishna.
Okay,
Krishna.
got it. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Well, they both look the same to me. I'm
No,
sorry.
Karishma.
Got it. I see it. I'm sorry. Yes, they're correct. I just kept seeing the same name over and over. I'm sorry.
We've got
Sorry,
a
sorry.
repeat for God, you make me crazy. Karishma. You. So we've got, look at again, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands with that fire and that. In this case, Karishma, I want to say to you that Spirit feels, this is a time for you to enthusiastically go after whatever it is you wish to pursue, any new beginning you wish to start in your life. This also can be not just the fires of inspiration, this can be the fires of enthusiasm and motivation.
Well, it's enthusiasm and motivation, but I also see like something here, like somebody standing forth with a torch,
Right.
metaphorically or otherwise, leadership qualities. Spirit is maybe saying, even if it's just about one particular thing in your life, this is something that maybe your own devotion to it, the passion thing about wands says, stand up for that. Even if it's like getting your place somewhere in line somewhere, stand up for things. Spirit says this is a time where your strength and your courage will really take you to another level.
Now, it's not that you wouldn't have to work for it, but
Right.
I think Spirit is saying here, whatever you start right now, whatever you put your inspiration in, the fire